Let me turn this beat up. Let me run it back. Uh-oh. My bad. Damn, man. Here we go. Where my chat at? Hold up. What's good? What's good? What's good, TikTok? How we feeling? Victorious beats, those hi-hats repetitive. Need to switch up. Hey bro, sometimes it's the simple beats. The simple beats are always the ones that artists pick for some reason, so I kind of disagree with that. Another new joint. Nuka Zeus, why don't you stream on Facebook? Maybe I should. I don't know, I just felt like Facebook didn't really get that much like traction. I don't think they're really pushing lives on Facebook like that, so I kind of just stopped streaming from Facebook or to Facebook altogether. I feel like TikTok low-key is like where it's at in terms of lives. I don't know. That's just how I feel. What's good, Lyra? Lyra Doll? Lyra Doll? How we feeling? Yeah, Facebook is kind of quiet. Hey, Jewel Big Green. What's good, bro? I won't lie to y'all. I kind of didn't want to live stream tonight. I really was like this close to just being like, let me just take a night off. And I still might cut the live stream short just because, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling the energy tonight, you know? I wasn't, sometimes I just don't feel like live streaming. And that's the reality. I even told Ken was supposed to be here tonight, and I was like, you know what, bro? Stay home. You know, I have a feeling it's gonna be a quiet night. I might even I've been thinking about switching up the format of the live streams. Instead of doing every week, maybe I'll just do like a run of streams, you know, like instead of going live every week, maybe I'll just, do these like tournaments every other month and then just leave it like not live stream for a full month, let people submit their music, their beats, whatever. And then I'll do like a big tournament, give away some dope prizes, get like sponsors and partners involved. Maybe make it an experience. I thought about maybe what if I did a tournament where the giveaway was I pick an artist or maybe two artists and I fly you out to Atlanta. We do a studio session. I executive produce something for you. And then, I don't know, make it like a whole package. But I feel like that would be more exciting than just live streaming every week. What do y'all think about that? I don't know. I'm very undecided when it comes to certain things. I'm super undecisive, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. But yeah, just something about live streaming every week feels like a job. And whenever it starts to feel like a job for me, that's when I'm like, I take a step back and I got to think about how to not make it feel like a job. Because I won't lie to y'all, just going into my Tuesdays sometimes being like, oh man, I got a live stream for 3 hours tonight, As much as I want to be here with y'all, sometimes it's a drag, man. It's a drag. Yeah, I agree, Jewel. Like, even school, you guys get like, the kids get breaks, they get summer break, they get spring break. Me, I've been going live every week since like last April. I skipped a couple weeks for South by Southwest and other kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really thinking about switching up the format, guys, because going live every week to me is starting to feel like a job. And don't get me wrong, I'm super blessed and grateful to be able to do this, but I want to keep it fun and exciting for y'all too. I feel like the energy got to feel right for this thing to continue. And it has nothing to do with y'all, by the way. It's everything about like how I'm presenting it. So these are just things that I'm thinking about. Official Logan, you were at South by? Yeah, bro. I was there for 5 days. 5 days? Yeah. I was out there for 5 days. It was lit this year. I don't know how many of y'all were at South by, but it was pretty cool. I've been hearing that South by has been slipping the last couple of years, and so I was kind of expecting this year to be like kind of dead, but the energy was definitely there. Nuka Zeus put up a 10K cash prize. Hey, Nuka. What you think? Money doesn't grow on trees, bro. I'm not rich like these other rappers. Hold on. Maybe this will get the energy right. Y'all ready for this? Here we go. Hey. There we go. Now I'm feeling the energy. We got the lightsaber light back there. Oh yeah, that's right. Nuka, you were out there. You expected more. That's fair. That's fair. I think it all depends on like what you did while you were down there. My schedule was packed, so maybe that's why. I had like too many things to do. Jewel, I did not hear the new Empty Kodiak single. I did not hear it. I got to check that out. Yeah, I told Ken to take a night off. Ken is working on some things right now. We got a new sample pack on the way, so I told him, you know what, bro? Take a night off. focus on the sample pack. I want to make sure the shit is fire. So, he's taking a little night off. Yeah. What's good, Mike John? Yeah, you know what? Like past South bys, maybe like 10 years ago, it would have definitely been packed like Disney World. But that was the last time I went to South by. So, you know, I had heard some things about it since then. So I wasn't really expecting much, but, it was cool. I thought it was cool, at least. By the way, if y'all want to submit any music tonight, go to watchkato.live. Let me make sure. Can y'all hear me okay? Is my mic level straight? I want to make sure. Jedi Hassan, if you're reviewing music tonight, I'll submit. Definitely reviewing music tonight. If you guys want to send something in, go to watchkato.live. Perfect levels. Amazing. Okay. As y'all know, I am looking for a new co-host for Hot Takes. I had a couple video auditions sent in the last couple weeks. Some of them were cool. Some of them I knew right off rip that it was not going to be the right type of energy. So if you want to shoot your shot, go ahead and send in an audition video. Or if you're a musician or artist, you can send in your music too. And then just make sure you say something in the description like, yo, I want to shoot my shot at co-hosting. Here's my music, something like that. I do review beats, instrumentals, full songs, and I'm also taking audition videos. So you'll be able to submit a video as well if you go to watchkato.live. But I had hold on, let me see. I had someone Key, are you still in here? I thought I saw you in the chat. Is Key still in here? Okay, cool. Key. So I would love to bring you on. Key, if y'all don't know, she submitted an audition video. What was it, like 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. And the chat really seemed to like her. And I thought she had great energy. I'll let her jump on and kind of introduce herself. But I want to give her a shot. I want to give her a shot tonight. I want to see... I want to see where this goes because I'm genuinely looking for a co-host to kind of just like be a partner with me on this show, add a different dynamic, a different energy, someone who can add some different type of input on the music reviews, the song reviews. I want to see if we can bring her on. Let me do this. I'm going to start a Zoom. Give me 1 second, chat. Don't go anywhere. I want to just see if we can bring her on the live stream. But I got to do this. Let's see. I got to do this real quick. Okay. So... let me see. Virtual camera. Let me see. Hold up. Key, can you remind me what was the submission? What was the submission name that you sent in? What was the title of that? Because once I find that, I can send you an invite directly through Nero, and then we can bring you on camera. I can't remember the name of the song that you sent in. But if anyone else wants to submit their music tonight for me and Key to review, go to watchkato.live and or your artist name, either one. Like, I'm trying to find it. Either your artist name or the song name. I think you sent in like a DJ, like a mix, didn't you? Can't really remember. Key on a Sun. Okay. Key on a Sun. I don't know why it doesn't show me. Key on a Sun. I don't know why it's not popping up. Can't find your submission. That's weird. Let me see. Key, or if you send in something. Oh. Okay, I spelt it wrong. There we go. Invite on stage. Here we go. All right, so Key, if you check your email, you should see an invite link, and then just click on that link. I should be able to bring you on. Let's see who else we got in here tonight. What's good? What's good? What up? What up, TikTok? I don't know why we still don't get the Instagram chat on screen. That is super weird. It just stopped working one day. But yeah, watchkato.live. I do review, obviously, I'm a producer. I review beats, instrumentals, whatever you got. Bands, songs, musicians, demos. I review it all. Let's see. We need IG chat. I know, bro. I don't know why the IG chat doesn't work. Just stopped working. No idea. I'll figure it out. But yeah, how we feeling? Don't see an email yet. Check your spam, maybe. Let me try again. It might have dropped in your spam folder. Let me see. Yeah, check your spam or promotions folder. I don't know. Merciless Savage. I noticed about IG a few weeks. Yeah. Damn. Email is hating on your boy. No, I think it has to do with the little app that I'm using. For some reason, it's not connecting to the IG chat. I don't know. But regardless, let's get to the first submission. Hopefully Key gets that email and then she can jump on. But first submission of the night, Dextant. This one's called Drugged Love. Wow, that was a long intro. I thought there was no audio. Hard beat already.
Drugs, what they really on. That's what they really on. Love is what I really want. That's what I really want. My heart's on the edge, it's about to fall out. So many dead, forgot how to cry now. Praying in my bed, hoping that I make it out. Thoughts in my head that I never wanna think out. So many plans that I'm still trying to figure out. Many roads, guess I gotta find the better route, huh? Drugs, what they really on. That's what they really on. Love is what I really want. That's what I really want. Many friends left, no doubt. Either you win or you out. Can't play the club, girls playing cat and mouse. I thank God I got my spouse. Need more money in a bigger house. Made so many goals that I can't keep count. But the one thing I don't want.
Okay. All right. So Dexton, drugged love. Let me see what the chat's talking about. Savage, you talking about my mic or his mic? I thought y'all said my mic was fine. Chat, I might I'm already feeling like it's not even one of those nights. Like I might just have to log off or something, because it's just very, very uncompelling. The way he was riding the beat, I feel like he could have gotten a lot more creative with the flow. The bars were very subpar. I won't lie. The bars were very subpar. The whole presence, the whole cadence, the flows, I don't know. Nothing about it stood out to me as special, unfortunately. And that's how we're kicking it off tonight, chat. That's how we're kicking it off tonight. Shout out to Dexton. Appreciate you. Keep working at it, bro. It just sounds like, well, what do you say? I made the song with your beat you released for free 1 year ago. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like something you recorded a year ago. With all due respect, I think you need to get in your reps, bro. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Next up, Anjali Asha. I'm currently on week 23 of Project 52, a project where I release a song every Tuesday for an entire year. Okay, interesting. This song is an upcoming release on the project. Let's check out Anja's Instagram. She said every Tuesday? Is that what she said? Every Tuesday for an entire year. Wow. Okay. I guess Key won't be joining us. I don't know what happened. Gonna have to check to see. We'll have to figure out something. All right, let's check out Anjali. Anjali.
I came from long chairs in the living room, rice and beans every dinner food, double shifts, let me 10 to 2, pipe down, you a 10, I need 2, I'm rich now, confidence is scary, so my pen be throwing fists now, this booth cannot contain me, so my mic keep getting clipped now, put it on the tuba, so he keep on trying to trick now, can't
Key, that is strange, I don't know what's going on.
Phelps just drip down, Cat Williams, you pimped out, not just a girl, that's no doubt, I'm in your speaker so loud, when your shit drop is quiet, baby, I could hear some lint drown, when my shit pop, then try it, baby, tell him how you hit now, my wing toes span the sky, baby, I'm way too fly to sit down, passion got me wide, baby, I think this is it, man. Call the cavalry, bring the guns in. I'm on the front lines of every subject. You on your last life, you on your fourth strike. I put up on my flags, you raising one white. Wave a white flag. Wave a white flag.
There's things I like and I don't like about this one.
Wave your white flag. Been told I'm unapproachable, I'm glad you know your place. Way over there, baby, stay up on my space. complacent. Let's face this, I'm petty by my paycheck. If it ain't by
She's
no
got a
money,
cool
then don't
voice.
wake me out my graces. Any way you want it, we could go ahead and divide it. My pressure cooker silent, but diamonds steady rising. I keep it private. They envy
Yeah, her
violent,
voice-
but I'm
her
with
voice is
Montego
cool.
Bay, just sipping on an island. All these conversations ain't no
Her voice is cool. I agree with you, Jewel. There's something about her presence that is different and unique and refreshing. But she needs some writing assistance. She needs someone in there with her, just kind of like really dialing in her flow, her concept, her bars. The bars are not there yet, but I respect the project. She's on week 23 of Project 52. So she's dropping songs every Tuesday for an entire year. I think if she keeps going, it could develop into something cool. It's not there yet, but I see the vision. I see the vision. Shout out to Anjali Asha. All right, next up, we got my boy Jedi Hassan. Hassan? I don't know if I said that right. I know he submitted. I'm submitting this track as the version of how I imagine it would have sounded if I had performed with you at South by Southwest. Interesting. All right, Jedi, where were you, bro? I thought you were going to pull up. Where were you at? By the way, Key, I'll send you an email. We'll figure out, maybe I'll send you a Zoom link and then I can bring you on that way next time. I don't know what's going on with the video, the Nero video, but yeah, we'll have to figure that out. My bad. That was my bad. All right, Jedi, let's see what you got, bro. We're going Mortal Kombat on him. Mortal Kombat!
I carry like a stone. Words I spoke when I was 9. Caught them deep into the earth alone. Now they're rising up to the down. Every battle I feel falling.
Is this like a live? Is this like a live mix? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Where's the bass? He said, hold on, man. Okay, he said, I'm submitting this track as a version of how I imagine it would have sounded if I had performed it with you at Seth. So this is like, this might be the first, chat. He is submitting a version of like, if it were being performed and recorded live, this is what it would sound like. With the crowd noise and everything. This is a first, chat. I've never had this before. I mean, interesting. It is one of those Tuesdays. Hey, bro, we in for one. We in for one tonight. Woo! Okay. Yeah, Key, you would, because you're a DJ, Key, you would kind of, I feel like, have some better feedback on this one. This was interesting, chat. I've never before in the 1 year, in the 12 months that I've been doing this live stream, no one has ever submitted a simulation of what their song would sound like live with the crowd noise in the track and everything. Like bass cut, crowd noise. He really took it to that level, y'all. Listen, it was a different experience, I guess. I give him kudos for that. I guess it's kind of hard for me to critique the production because it wasn't like the full production. There was no bass. So if I'm being real, Jedi, I almost wish, I see what you were trying to do, but I almost wish that you would have just sent the full song. Because then at least I could feel the energy. I could feel the bass. I could hear every detail of the production. I just wanted to cheer you up. Hey, I respect that, bro. I needed that little pick-me-up, actually. So, thank you. Yeah. It definitely put a smile on my face, so I appreciate that, bro. Also, was that you singing or did you just produce it? I'm not sure what part of that you wanted critique on. But this is your Instagram. Got to get your IG followers up, bro. What are we doing? Okay, yes, sir. Singing and wrote it. Okay. All right. I mean, look, there's a place for it. I think that the singing was a little bit rough, unmixed. I think some parts were a little bit pitchy, but, you know, I appreciate the pick-me-up. What's up, Priscilla? Kiana Sun. You have the formula. Sound selection will help polish it up. I agree. Yeah, really dial in those vocals too. But I see the vision, bro. All right, next up, we got Alex Slay, who has submitted a couple times before. I wonder if it's the same one. Yes. I've heard this one before. I'm gonna just play it for y'all, chat.
Drums.
Y'all might even remember this one. This one was funky though.
I got all the time, I ain't really pressed. Everything I do it with finesse. I make it look easy.
Y'all remember this one, right?
You a bombshell, pretty little thing. Make me wanna dance when I see those hips swing. You make it look easy.
Smooth.
You make it look easy.
Yep.
All I wanna know, will you call for? Just match my energy.
Super
Baby,
smooth.
You know that's all I'm on need. If it's cool as you, we can keep it rocking to the groove. 'Cause I know I'ma see you in the morning, wearing nothing but a smile. Oh baby, it's a short day.
You went off on this.
Got me hot, don't sugar high.
It's given like Justin Timberlake meets Robin Thicke.
Into your eyes, I know it's a short thing. Baby, it's a short thing. Baby, it's a short thing. Yeah. Throw back, I'ma catch it. Walk it like that with some passion. It's on
Super
you,
dope.
tapped you the whole package. And baby, the fact is, you got me feeling like I'm dreaming, but I'm wide awake. Oh, I want you back.
He killed that one. Shout out to Alex Slay. I've heard that one like 3-4 times now. He's sent that one in multiple times. He's doing his thing. Doing his thing for sure. I want to hear something else. I'm sure he got other music, but That one's a winner. So I don't blame bro for sending in the same one 3 times. All right, next up we got Ian Kale. The music is in Spanish. Any Spanish speakers in the chat? I hope you like it though, because I'm trying to make it here in New Jersey. Let's check out his Instagram. All right, he got 25,000 followers. Some AI artwork. Oh man. Please don't let this be an AI song, chat. Chat, if this is an AI song, I might actually have to call it a night. All right, let's go. All right, Mike John, I need you to translate.
Y me la paso mirando tus fotos en mi celular. Cierro los ojos pensando si acaso te puedo olvidar.
Music up, I got you.
Y me la paso mirando tus fotos en mi celular.
How's that?
Cierro los ojos pensando si acaso te puedo olvidar.
Fuego.
No sé cuándo la vuelva a ver. Amanece y no la puedo tener. Solo aparece al anochecer. Vive eclipsado sin resplandecer. Paso a mi lado su olor a Chanel. Un par de clonas que yo me tomé hace que te recuerdes sentado como si estuvieras a mi lado, bebé. Sé muy bien que no la puedo olvidar. Si te veo con ojos cerrados y al despertar en el espejo, la cama, mirando por la ventana, en el fondo del vaso ronca tu nombre y voy a tu mano. Aún no puedo aceptar que a mi lado no
What's he saying?
estás. Cegado al caminar al mismo lugar que vas.
I don't think it's AI.
Elegante,
It's not clean enough to be AI.
natural. En la arena o el mar, su beso me hizo alucinar. Y me la paso mirando tus fotos
I like
en
the
mi
pocket.
celular. Cierro los ojos pensando si acaso te puedo olvidar. Y me la paso mirando tus fotos en mi celular. Cierro los ojos pensando
I
si
agree.
acaso te puedo olvidar. Cerré los ojos y desperté pensando en Akari.
Yeah, I agree. I think it needs he needs to turn down the auto tune a little bit. I think just off rip, when I hear vocals that have too much tune on it, unless you're Future or T-Pain, it just like loses all of the soul. You know what I mean? Like, especially a song like this where I feel like the energy could be so dope if you were just like leaning into your natural vocal tone a little bit more. But sometimes when you tune it out too much, like it just sounds too robotic, you know? So I would say less on the tune, you know, get a tighter mix on the vocals because they sounded kind of raw and unmixed. You know, the production was cool. Wasn't mad at the production. But yeah, mostly it was just where the vocals were sitting. I don't know. That's my feedback for that one. But shout out to Adrian Calderon. First Spanish song of the night. All right, let's move on. Next up, we got Nova Sparks. Songs called Work, produced by Devin O'Bannon over at Black Irish Entertainment, written and performed by Justin Tucker, a.k.a. Nova the Illest. I feel like I've heard Nova, I feel like I've heard his song before. Here we go, Chad.
Yeah. No. Hold on, wait a minute, I'll give you the business. Show you what it really mean to rap and kill a lyric. Ain't nobody go from spitting verses stuck inside the kitchen to the biggest stage on earth without you digging up your feelings to taste. What it takes.
Started off with that Meek Mill flow.
It takes. It takes. Listen when I tell you my story ain't for the weak. Stressing every day about how I'ma get it. Got a 9 to 5 but still knowing to never sleep. Just want to hit the road on my is what I be, so bring that love back. I'm sick of playing with you suckers, bring the buzz back. You know they're burning in your veins. I need
Wish the beat was.
I need that feeling that I get.
Wish that snare was hitting a little harder.
Yo, this is competition. I catch that nigga slipping. I spit the sickest verse.
He's definitely sliding on the flow though.
Baby, I'm different with it. With every bar written. But the more I dish out work, you see my bars is visions. I'm staying true to living above all the televisions. All these written to look cut ups within the bar isn't. No telling what they're giving, but when it comes to missions, I'm on a whole different level, nigga. You acting gifted. It takes work. It takes.
I don't love the hook.
It takes work. It takes work.
Okay, here's where I'm at. Chat. That was Nova the illest. He was sliding on the flow. He was definitely in pocket, sliding on the flow. I like what he was doing there. Beat was hard. The only part I didn't like was the hook. I feel like something about the hook made it feel a little bit dated. It was like the whole chanty kind of hook. I don't know. Something about it just made it feel like, made it feel like a little bit of a throwback, and not in a good way. Sometimes you can channel like some throwback vibes for that nostalgia, but this one felt a little bit dated because of the hook, to me personally. But flow is on point. I like his cadence. His whole presence is there. I would have just reworked the hook a little bit. I don't know. It has potential, but it needs work. Yeah, I think the hook needed work for sure. Not bad. I wish his profile was public. Can't really see anything. I don't know why artists put their profile on private, bro. Why do y'all do that, artists? Why do you hide your profiles? Like, it's the whole mysterious thing does not work. I don't know if that's what he's trying to do, but you definitely need to put your profile on public, bro. My profile shouldn't be private. It says it's private. This profile is private. That's what it says. So it is definitely private. You might want to check those settings, my brother, because you are most definitely on private right now, at least on Instagram. And if nobody told you that, that's crazy. But yeah, shout out to Nova. Solid. I like how he shouted out all his collaborators too. All right, next up we got Kid Casper. Track this Friday, releasing from an album. Me and my boy Blake Raps cooked up. Blake on first verse, myself on the second, and our guy Spec on the third. Wow, so you got 3 artists on one song. All right, we definitely heard Kid Casper before, I believe. Let's check it out.
Blue, mirrors and cherries in the rear view. Due to the laws, I'm not too fun to adhere to. Feeling sawed off when I shotgun a beer too. Black always talking, but they not really hearing you. Think I'm all about the lyrical miracle. Pip, pip, cheerio. Hip hop, Billy Go. Shit, not really though. Bitch, I'm finna blow like TikTok videos. No pit stops till I'm at the tippy top pinnacle. Let's get it. Shit, I've been litty since I was itty bitty. Sipping on the whiskey in a sippy cup. Bitty up life forces. Tell me to get off of my high horse. I get it up. Give a fuck if I'm the minority. In the rap game, majority of these cats lame. I'm more clean with a little bit of drip like morphine for the back pain. When my old age is showing like I'm going to matinee. Back in the day, I smoked a pack a day. Now I smoke a rapper like a backwoods fat with an eighth. Graduated, got some accolades. Started sacking up the cash in the back of the safe. And the magnum stays with the brass in the chamber. You can catch me laughing at danger. Give a slap to the face when I'm passing a hater. I keep it real when they switch up. Say they will to the Smith getting picked up. The best with the West, and I mention to get you clipped up. This ain't no buzz cut, you fit any nip tuck. No Kid Cudi, killers in the skies known to get bloody. Spitting for the sport, ain't no rent money. Bitch, I got a mortgage and I'm fortunate there ain't no shortage in my income. Big bucks incoming. Bitch, you wanna dance with the kid up in the mask? Put a trigger, do a spit it, let him finish and I blast him. Give him an old fashion, imagine you lacking over here with the candid assassin. Fashionable with the task, wanna be bashing them, but bashing them. Then they ask where bit the cash. Actually, that's bad money. Shit up the ass, can't even trip it. I've been different from the script to the cast. Unplug, no Drano. Kids who run the game, no lid like Plato. We be all over the map, start a war called NATO. I be looking for the go on a track like Kato.
How we feeling about
with
this
the
one,
angle.
Chad?
You be in danger battle with angels. Do me from the
Give Kid
major. One
Casper
mistake
some
can be
feedback.
fatal. Dangerous, age obey, but the massacre's macking. A pot too hot, can't handle us.
Can't handle it, it's all damage, it's no bandage. Ripping
the
up
second
the verse,
verse?
so scandalous. Sitting
Or
in the
is this
pocket,
third?
warm up my cold hands in the
It's
body in the
second.
morgue, but I ain't toe tagging it. Gimme, I told Blake and Casper, give it all I got. Put the beat out the pasture. I'm a lyrical master, disastrous, blasphemous, actually whack with this fast, switch of facts. But give me the mic and I can tear it up. I'm in a definitive position, don't be showing your love. And if you're looking for the smoke, I hope you choke up on your hoaxes.
This
I ain't
takes
joking,
me
I'll be
back to
focused on the
Funk
hip-hop
Volume
magic.
days.
Hocus pocus. Keep the
Sure.
ticking on time, keep the vision online. Some be cop, you want a piece to keep the limits on mine. They've been asking how I'm doing, man, I'm doing just fine. Making music with
Take
the
me
homies,
back
I ain't
to
worried
that
about
beat.
dimes. Chasing a dream that I had when I was 16. I'm making it clean, washing out the ground with Listerine. I'm baking a scheme, top it off with powder whipped cream. Got cherries and berries to make the product pristine. I turn the whole game into a hell pit. Knocking out the snakes, smell them out like Severus. Dimension with potentials like a shit like Bellatrix. I guess I'm trying to say if I'm not ahead, then I'm a sever it.
Okay. Paul Rodriguez saying Dax. Viasco A said reminds me of Logic. Kiana-san said he's talented. 3X, can he rap? Yes. Would I ever listen to this again? No. All right, look, here's where I am. So, Kid Casper, you can rap, bro. You can rap. But sometimes, you don't need to overdo it. If the rapping, from a technical standpoint, is better than the song itself, it has very limited replay value, right? And in my opinion, has very limited just appeal in general to a general audience, right? There aren't a whole lot of people that just want to hear someone like bar out. And I get it. Every rapper wants to prove to the world that they're the best rapper, right? The thing about like the Eminems of the world, technically, is he an incredible rapper? Absolutely. But he can also make a hell of a record. Y'all don't just like put that point to the side. You gotta make a dope song, bro. You gotta make a dope song. I feel like this one, I kind of agree with 3X. Like it doesn't have replay value for me. I think there's an audience that would appreciate this, but for me, I wouldn't play this again just because it didn't draw me in. Like there was no compelling storytelling. There was no catchy hook or chorus. Conceptually, it was just like straight barring out. And, you know, I've heard a lot of that in my career, and I'm just like, I'm kind of moved on. I'm very removed from that stage of my career. When I first came into the game, one of the reasons why I started working with Jaren in the beginning, Jaren Benton, is because like he was a dope rapper. But like we focused on, okay, how can we take this skill and make it into a great song? Like, let's work on the story. Let's work on the songwriting. Let's work on the concept. Let's bring in songwriters and other people. Like, you can still rap, but let's make it a great song too, you know? So I feel like that's where it's fallen a little bit short for me, is that you didn't really make it into a great song, but you probably have some other stuff that would be cool. So send those in. Let's hear. Send me a song. Send me a good song. That's what I want to hear. The bars are cool, but I want to hear great songs. We got a throne skip. Hey, we haven't had a throne skip in a minute. All right, who we got? We got Nomadic Official. Been doing this for about a year. This is a single from an album I'm finishing up. All right. Let's look at the Instagram first. Okay, he doesn't have a lot. And what he does have... Oh boy, okay. All right. Nomadic, here we go.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for Brick City, 4 for Bay Bro. This the countdown. Bang the underground. Bang the underground. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for Brick City.
I'm not gonna jump to any assumptions. Let's just listen.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for Brick City, 4 for Bay Bro. This the countdown. Bang the underground. Bang the underground. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for Brick City, 4 for Bay Bro.
Where's the vocals?
This the countdown. Bang the underground. Bang the underground.
Or maybe it's a beat.
Guess who? Here come Ryan with the hit list. Enlisted at the top, he got suppliers of fictitious entanglements of wires. Rappers made of ones and digits. AIs with ghost riders. Why I'm very superstitious. Too seldom quick to help first. Build themselves their own cell, act hard but sheltered. Stay reserved inside their shell, or only put themselves first. You can go and sell your soul but still have no self-worth. It's a shame. I hold my pencil even higher against the overflooded market to not drown inside the water. My canvas hard and steady with a stencil made of iron. The graffiti burned the building cause the pen's too fucking fire. Plus the tongue cuts a natural born shiv that snuffs your dull puffs and shuts the closed lid. So suck it up, runner up and hold it in, cause you're running out of luck and I got 0 fucks to give. Book out 1 for the money.
2 for the show, 3 for Brick City, 4 for Bay Bro. It's the countdown.
Okay.
Bang the underground. Bang the underground. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for Brick City, 4 for
Grace
Bay
likes
Bro.
it.
It's the
Grace said she likes it.
Bang the underground. Bang the underground.
And try to fight the style, you'll have a tough time. Gonna need your gums wired and leave you tongue-tied. Don't endorse it, forfeit, the game is mine. I'ma spell my name one more time. Check it, it's the N-O-M-A-T-I-C. Known to make it B-I-G. Recognize a real dog when you see one. Make these gassed up clowns observe the speed law.
It's like the band Cake when hip-hop is going for
shrunken
distance.
egos. I sunder breach bones like thunder seeing calm. They succumb to summer heat.
going for
freezing heat
distance.
cold. So suck it, eat, choke, keep the bucket, leave go. All the clutter, all the cheaper by the dozen peep clones. Can feel the
Wow.
breeze blow. Each breath's a reload. Mix
That
the
is
best from
funny.
each coast and enter beast mode. It goes.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for Brick City, 4 for Bay Bro. It's the countdown. Bang the underground. Bang the underground.
Okay. I mean, look, it is it's niche. It's niche. It's not my cup of tea personally. I don't even know. I can't really put my finger on who the audience is. Initially, I was thinking like maybe nerdcore, but then, you know, his bars weren't really aligning with that. So I don't know who the audience is for this. It's not for me personally. The audience is 60 plus. It's not for me personally, Nomadic. I don't know. Let's see if we can bring him on. Nomadic, if you want to, because I have some questions for you, bro. Check your email. We'll see if this works. It wasn't working for Key earlier. Nomadic, if you want to jump on, check your email. Should have sent you a link. Jump on. Let's talk, bro. I just have some questions. Would love to chop it up with you. Let's see what the chat was saying. Feel like he needs to sound a little more current. Maybe. It would work better if the bars were top tier. Definitely agree with that. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. This is a hot take. This is a hot take on the Kato show. Yeah, I guess that was a hot take. Was it though? I don't know if that was a hot take. Skateboard video games. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. See, that's the thing. I just... Who is the audience for this? That's what I'm genuinely curious about. Because it was giving like old school hip hop, but the bars... I feel like if you're going to rap over a beat like that, you got to have some stronger bars than that, personally. I don't know. If Ken were here, I know what Ken would say. He'd say it was a little bit cheesy. It's a little corny. I don't know if we'll get Nomadic on. I guess Nomadic doesn't want to jump on, y'all. Anyway, shout out to Nomadic. He's been doing this a year, so, you know, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's still kind of finding his sound, finding his own unique voice. So I think that's what it is. It just sounds like very underdeveloped. I think that he hasn't been doing it long enough to really find his sound. And that's what I'm confused about. But I agree, not bad for a year. He just needs to keep going. Next up, we got Faja. Faithfully Faja. Loved the first song that she sent in, what was it, a couple weeks ago now. Had like an indie, what was it, like an indie rock? Was it like an indie rock vibe? Indie rock or indie pop? Here's another unreleased song, feedback appreciated. All right, we're going to switch gears, chat. Hope y'all are ready for this. Here we go.
So much grace, I can't believe that you would go and die for me. I was blind, but now I see. I know your love's a guarantee. So I'm sliding on the beat, no shackles on my feet. He washed me up, I'm clean, and by his blood I've been redeemed.
I like her voice.
Ooh, I'm shining, I'm tapped and I'm aligning. Under pressure, I'm a diamond. I just curate a vibe and then I groove. The Lord, he's on the move. No height he takes me to. I serve a master. How about you? Now we're going to the promised land. To the promised land. To the promised land.
Yeah, she got a cool
to the
voice.
promised land. The am that I am. Much
Need to switch
greater
up
than
these drums,
man.
though. I don't know
I
what's...
know that I can.
These sound like
Cause
some
you are
stock drums.
within. The joy of the Lord is my strength.
Vibe is there.
The joy of the Lord is my strength. Ooh, I'm shining, I'm tapped and I'm aligning. Under pressure, I'm a diamond.
production
I
needs a little
just
bit of work, but-
curate a vibe and then I groove, groove, groove. Holy Spirit. The Lord is on the move, move, move. Holy Spirit, activate. Take your time, catch a vibe. I don't mind, it's alright. Take your time, catch a vibe.
Faja- is
I don't
Faja
mind,
in the chat?
It's alright. To the promised
She here?
land, to the promised land, to the promised land, to the promised
This probably
land.
isn't like a final
God is my
mix. That's what I'm
protection,
thinking.
and from him my blessings flow. I gave my life to Jesus, now I got this certain glow. Life is moving fast and it's time to hit the road. I'ma praise his name till he takes me back home.
Okay. I told y'all, she got a really cool voice. Love just like her presence. Y'all need to hit her with that follow. It's Faithfully Faja. Faja. I hope I'm saying that right. Faithfully Faja. But yeah, I think it's halfway there. The production definitely needs some work. The drums especially, I feel like need some work. Melodically, it was cool. I think there's some like very small kind of arrangement things that she could do to make it feel more intentional and not as like, I don't know, right now it feels like there's no like glue to the song, you know? It feels a little bit sporadic. So yeah, Faja, I think she just needs to lock in with a really, really dope producer. A really dope producer that knows her sound and like can help her build these tracks from the ground up. But it's almost there. There are some really, really good ideas in there that I think if they're developed, then the song could turn into something like really, really cool. Yeah. Tave said this could be a dope record. Nah, the hook is hard. Yeah, there were some good ideas. Definitely some good ideas, but she needs an experienced producer to like come in and give it a little bit of like structure, you know? Love her voice though. Very unique. Cool tone. Next up, we got Ray Sean. I feel like we heard Ray Sean before. Maybe not. Ray Sean. Okay. Where's he from? South Austin, Texas. Okay. Literally just finished this today, thinking about dropping it as my new single in the next 3 weeks. Any feedback of anything I should add or take out? Let's check it out.
Change on me. How you change on me? How you gonna change? How you gonna change?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Especially when you beg me, don't leave. Begging me, don't leave. But nobody knows.
Y'all know
Nobody knows.
Y'all know how I feel about too much auto-tune.
You and nobody knows the things that we've been through. And nobody knows. Nobody knows. You like to say I play too much, cause I don't really deal with much. I don't got the time for this shit. I don't got the time for this shit. You really gonna break my trust, and then you wanna test your luck. I don't got the time for this shit. I don't got the time for this shit. And I swear
Did I
that
give
I
him the
really
same
wanna give
feedback
it,
last
but I
time?
ain't felt love in a little minute. It's probably why I've been living
That's
with
crazy
resentment.
if you remember
It's
that.
probably why I'm choosing hoes over women, cause neither of them know how to give it. And either way it goes, I committed. Either way it goes, I committed.
Too much tune, bro.
Either way it goes, I committed.
Too much
But
tune.
nobody knows. Nobody knows the real you. And nobody knows the things that we've been through. And nobody knows. Change.
Okay. You know what this sounds like to me? Grace said unsure. Tave said heard of T-Pain. I have. And that's why I said, unless your name is T-Pain or Future, right? I always add that as a disclaimer. This song, or I don't know if this is like a demo, but this sounds like a voice memo idea. You know, like when you first get an idea or you hear a beat and something pops into your head and you pull out your phone and you hit record on your voice memo, that's what this sounds like. This is like a rough idea right now to me. This is what this sounds like. It sounds like a rough idea, like a first kind of demo, a rough demo of like just ideas that you're getting out. But to me, if we're talking about like finish, to me, this sounds like it's 20-30% finished. There's still a lot of work, in my opinion, that needs to be done on this. Number one, I would say dial it back on the auto-tune, bro. Y'all have heard me say this before. Dial it back on the auto-tune. It just sucks the soul out of the song immediately, right? Unless you're T-Pain. T-Pain is actually a great singer. He's like a really, really good singer. So with auto-tune, it almost just adds like that secret sauce. But he's not using the auto-tune to overcompensate for his lack of singing. He can sing. Y'all have heard T-Pain sing without the auto-tune. He is a good singer, right? I feel like in this case, though, Rayshawn is trying to overcompensate for the fact that maybe he's not confident in his singing yet. So I think that's an indication that you need to go back. You need to go put in more work, get some vocal lessons, find a vocal producer, whatever you can to really, really lean in on your vocals. Because right now it's sounding way too much auto-tune and it's just taking the soul out of your song. That's first and foremost before anything. And then the mixing, you know, you said you just finished it today, so give you the benefit of the doubt there. But yeah, work on those vocals, bro. First and foremost, work on the vocals. But appreciate you sending that in. Yeah, I mean, you know, listen, that's why you send it in here, right? Because you want to get some other opinions, some other ears on your music. And look, everyone's going to have an opinion at the end of the day. That was just my opinion, truthfully. So do with that what you will, my friend. Next up, we got The Real Cult Fiction. Okay. This is about to be one of the ones, I'm telling you, chat. Epic featuring Yamin Somali and Skyzoo. Additionally, My Death by Design full LP releases digitally on MLK Day on all platforms. All right. I have a feeling about this one. Too.
Hey baby, you can see it in my eyes, I can't deny. I done fucked around and got too high, but I ain't afraid of heights. Take me higher, let's go further.
Can I kick it in a fresh pair of Adidas? Break down the acronym every night is like Mardi Gras. No lottie dottie, it isn't that type of party. These youngins are mollies and Cavalli bras, early Navidad. Think I'm kinda high, contact, Cali green, Kush cloud, overcast, off the grid, a navy screen. It was all a dream when I used to read the Source magazine and my butters in my sagging jeans. But now it's updated, these kids frustrated. That ain't the secret knock like Big Rock and Ruck stated. Poolside sipping on something 80 proof, looking at the women with the beach ball and bathing suits, contemplating cannonballs, going off the deep end. Just another weekend, feeling like an 80s loop. Hold your liquor, baby, ain't no throwing up. And go ahead and write your number on my solo cup.
Hey
like
baby,
He's rapping.
you can see it in my eyes, I can't deny. I done fucked around and got too high, but I ain't afraid of heights. Take me higher, let's go further tonight. picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture. I started with a perfect pint, but now they serving liquor. Some brothers burning swishers, and I got that German mixture. They call it beef and broccoli, so they might return the sender, and I'm cool with
Kinda
that. Too many
backpacky.
heads on the blunt. It's bullpup. Action in the back, dead in the front. Tally ho to the patio. Spot a couple baddies, yo. I'm about to talk a lot of jazz like daddy, yo, on saxophone. Probably take a taxi home. Mama, I'ma heed your words. Double back, get the whip, ride out to Petersburg. Feeling like a disco, popping like Crisco. Set to the tempo with double O schizo. Two-tone fell through, just seen why you first spawn. Godzilla, J Cyanide to the scenery is so DMV. Take a number. Nights like this is why we can't wait for summer. Hey, hey, baby.
Listen, if you are a fan, if you're a fan of like underground rap, I'm sure you would love this one. I don't know if we got any underground rap, like indie rap, which I don't even know what that means, but if you're a fan of like backpack underground rap, you'd probably be a fan of this. Again, not really my cup of tea. They were great rappers. Shout out to Sky Zoo, and yeah, they were rapping, but I don't know how I felt about the hook and the production on this one. Yeah, just wasn't for me personally. Wasn't for me. Next up, Mungo Wona. Where is he from? What flag is this, chat? Anyone know what flag this is? It's like black, red, and green. Not sure. It's got some cool visuals though. Cameroon? Is it Cameroon? Let's check it out. Video looks crazy already. Oh, you spent some bread on this video.
Look me in my eyes and say, baby, hello. Come on with me, come on, let's take a ride and let's go. Let's try. I'll take you for a ride. I get a little bit shy when it comes to the soul, but baby, put a shot in me and I am ready to go. Let's try. I'll take you for a ride.
Visuals are crazy.
Yeah, baby, one by one, we're having some fun. And baby, 2 by 2, I'll take a drink with you. Let's go. Oh, baby, come on. Yeah, baby, one by one, we're having some fun. And baby, 2 by 2, I'll take a shot with you. Let's go.
I don't know about the song.
Yeah, baby, come on.
I mean, the video is doing all the work right now.
You're giving me a
The choreography.
Yes, you're giving me a fever.
There's some parts that are cool.
Yes. Cruising past the 84, past 84. We need
Okay.
to get to a place.
I mean, this might be one of the the coolest like videos that I've ever seen on Hot Takes. So first of all, shout out to him for that. Put a lot of thought and effort into that video and the choreography and everything. I didn't like the song. I didn't like the song personally. What did y'all feel, chat? Did y'all like the song? Let's see what the chat is saying. The video is totally different vibe than that Somebody Works thriller, but it was filmed during the day. Video is cool, but it's outshining the artist. I like where he was trying to take it. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the visuals were doing everything. If I was just listening to the audio, I would feel so much better about saying the song isn't my thing, my cup of tea. But it's one of those things. It just shows you like how important visuals are, because it can really kind of lead the audience into, you know, it adds a different dynamic to it that yeah, that makes it hard to, I don't know, it like paints the full picture for you, you know? But yeah, wasn't a fan of the song, unfortunately, but shout out to bro for the video. That was really cool. Found you on Threads. Wow. That's a first. Okay. I feel like we heard this one before. Maya the Poet? Oh yeah, we saw this one.
Maya, as is.
What the fuck you mad for? I'm just
I remember
getting
this one.
started. Niggas wasn't around when I was being modest. You be in my ashtray, still working the hardest. Now I'm on my boogie shit. I told you I'm an artist. Oh shit, wouldn't understand if you the sharpest. Knew I told the story when he made me make a promise. I done took some losses. I forever lost shit. Almost lost my mind at 21. It was the darkest. Then I lost my friends at 23. This shit exhausting. I feel like I've been giving it my all and I'm the farthest. You forever fishing for the pennies in the garbage. You can't never get rid of my name written in Sharpie. Never been too late for you to step up in my office. Yes, I'm off a couple cups of that tequila. At least I'm honest. Team up on my back like Razorback, cause I'm a step or two. Make them niggas smell me while I'm stepping. Call me Jimmy Choo. Like a little drama, call me out, and that's what I'ma do. Yes, I got
Like her
some
flow.
brothers that'll show you a thing or two. Jesus, I've been needing you. I've been getting pieces that don't fit, cause I ain't reading you. Figured you just need the truth. Figured that you wanna hear the truth. Put this on the speakers in your room so you can finally.
All right, so I've heard this song. I've seen this video before. Maya the Poet. I like her voice, but I didn't like the song. She's got a really cool like energy about her, but I think she needs, like, on the right song. If the song was a banger with a crazy hook and hard production and there was just like an open verse for her, she would kill it. But I didn't like just the direction of the song and the beat. But she got some potential. I like what she was doing, just flow wise. I like her pocket. I like her energy. But yeah, that song wasn't it for me personally. We running through them tonight, chat. Victory Point Music, alt punk trio based in Reseda, California. High energy, heavy, melodic blend. All right, this sounds interesting.
I've been better. Life is harder.
Oh, Dexton, you missed it, bro.
You've been better too.
You were first up tonight.
You've been better too. Life is colder. Life feels smaller. I can tell that you've been better too. You've been better too. Sold out. Everything we ever stood for just to cut some corners. Dosed out. Killing whatever we feel with pills for our disorders. Hold out. Waiting for something to change.
Y'all are wild in the chat.
Hold out. How have you been?
We're getting everything tonight.
Better. Life is harder. I can tell that you've been better too. I can tell you've been better too. Life is colder. Life is smaller. I can tell that you've been better too. I can tell you've been better too. Sold out. Everything we ever stood for just to cut some corners. Dosed out. Killing whatever we feel with pills for our disorders. Hold out. Maybe it's only a phrase. Hold out. Just keep waiting. Call your friends, 'cause all my friends are love.
You know, I think the difficult part sometimes for me is jumping to so many different like genres and influences. I gotta like recalibrate my ears every time. And sometimes that's hard to do. Like, couldn't be more different from the last song that we just listened to. What do I think about this? Okay. Definitely had 2000s punk rock influence to it, which I was a big fan of that era. Blink 182. What else? Green Day, you know, like loved that era of music. So much good music from that era. My biggest knock on this song was just the vocal presence. Like the enunciation of certain words was like really throwing me off. I won't lie to you. It's really throwing me off. Some of the harmonies were cool, but yeah, just the way he was saying over, you know, in like certain punk rock, when they over enunciate words, sometimes it can sound cool, but this one wasn't doing it for me. I don't know what it was. It wasn't hitting like that for me. The mix too. Definitely agree with that, Merciless. Yeah, the genre span is wide tonight, yo. It's cool when the music is good, but I don't know. We haven't heard any bangers tonight, so hopefully this next one is it, because it's got a throne skip. Second throne of the night. Here we go. Who we got? Vendetta of PCP. Vendetta. All right, Vendetta. You in the chat? Where you at? Song named My Mind featuring Vincent Tereso, rapping about the internal struggles and battles we fight against ourselves and growth. All and any feedback is appreciated, even negative. You know, that's what we do up here. Here we go. PCP. Grace, I'm glad you're a fan of the...
I wonder what your mind looks like. How come I only pray when the timing's right? I wonder what your mind looks like. How come I only pray when the timing's right? Why do I ignore the signs when heaven ain't too hard to find? The world has a need to believe you, but sometimes it's easier to leave you. I swore I'd pray just one more time, and a battling inside my mind. Why do I ignore the signs?
Every time I turn around, there's something different in my mind, my mind, my mind, my eyes. Every time I try to go forward, there's something pulling me down, trying to drown, but I don't die. Better drag me through the back path, through the storm and the thorn, till I'm reborn. Gotta let go, can't have that your old self ain't a holding on. New principles and hard life morals. The world get the way you bring it those upon you. Always coming out twice the man, since life is a bitch and I'm swinging on you. Sometimes the pressure is too heavy of this life. I can't fly, I'm denied. I get high. With a smoke machine inside my lungs, the music comes, my heart's the drum. Pain is paving the way for the ride.
Why do I ignore the signs when heaven ain't too hard to find? The world has a need to believe you, but sometimes it's easier to leave you. I swore I'd pray just one more time, and a battling inside my mind. Why do I ignore the signs?
To suffer hard, but no cause. That's truly stupid. Get an empty
didn't
moment.
miss
Take a stupid
anything,
groupie,
Joel.
better keep it moving. I'm trying to watch heaven's movie. I am
Came
what I
back
am
at
by
the perfect
nature. Hate the
time,
fact that I'm a
actually.
talent they made us. Good and evil when I pray to beat you. I pray for the day that I die to meet you. Sometimes when I need help, he'll guide me in my mind, my mind, my mind. He got eyes. Still a ride down the road of a lonely soul, and I can only hope that I can try to control the way that the day pays when I gaze at both. But I'm a every time I tell myself to get back down and grind, my grind, I sell you by. Then I think not only of my.
Let me gather my thoughts. We are on number 697 out of 4,659. Where does this belong to me? This sounds like to me, if you were going, okay, picture this, chat. Picture this, all right? Y'all following me? How many of y'all are familiar with The Gathering of the Juggalos? Let me just see in the chat. How many of y'all know what The Gathering of the Juggalos is? Just say yes, or I've heard of it. Or if you haven't heard of it, say no. Who knows what The Gathering of the Juggalos is? Do me a favor. If you don't know what The Gathering of the Juggalos is, after this live stream is over, don't do it now. All right, but remember this. After the live stream is over, go straight to YouTube, search Gathering of the Juggalos in YouTube, and just binge watch all the videos. Because that is what this reminds me of. If you were going to The Gathering of the Juggalos, right? Insane Clown Posse, Tech Nine, Strange Music. Even when I was on Funk Volume, they performed at Gathering of the Juggalos. This was like an opening act at Gathering. Tell me that I'm lying, chat. Tell me I'm lying. Everything about this. Let's go to his Instagram, right? Tell me that this isn't an opening act for Gathering of the Juggalos. Right here. And I don't say that as a slight. I'm like, no disrespect whatsoever. If I close my eyes and I just listen to the music, it puts me in a pit of people surrounding me with face paint on and dreadlocks and pink hair. That's what I see when I listen to this music. It just is what it is. This is like where it places me. Yeah. So, do I think there's an audience for it? Absolutely. That's where this belongs. So, I don't know if Vendetta, if you're in the chat, I don't know if you figured that out yet, but that's your audience. That's your tribe. You need to do everything in your power to make sure you're on the next Gathering of the Juggalo show. Opening act. That's where you belong, my brother. All right. Let's keep it moving. Next up, we got Lanson's Ghost. It's a new joint? Dak's getting a lot of mentions in the chat tonight.
Can't feel the breeze.
Oh, I remember this
All
one.
the signs say I'm stuck in my dreams.
I remember this.
It's all that I need. I feel lost like I'm stranded and memories knee deep. Sadness has changed me, been here before. Can't feel my heart beating dead on the floor. Got myself dry.
It's a vibe.
Wish I was someone else. Die. I no longer care.
My wife loves this type of music. Vibey indie rock. This is her shit right here. I'm not mad at it either. It's like mood music. It's like melancholy mood music, you know? Yeah. Definitely road trip music. Windows down, you know, like half sun. I remember this one. Yo. Shout out to Lanson's Ghost. I remember listening to this one, and what's crazy is that my wife told me this after the stream. When we heard this the first time, because he submitted this same song before, I remember going upstairs. My wife was in bed, and she popped into the live stream at some point, and this song was playing. And she was like, who is that guy that was singing? And I was like, who? And she was like, it was like a really cool indie rock vibe. She actually went back. She went to his Instagram, blasted his music on full volume at like 11 p.m. And she was vibing, y'all. So my wife, fan off rip, at least of this song. But yeah, she loves this type of stuff, like moody, indie pop, indie rock vibes. If y'all like this one, you should definitely give him a follow. What is it? Lanson's Ghost. Yeah, there it is. He doesn't have many followers. I think one thing he's missing is like some really cool visuals, like music videos. Because his music is just so visual. I think he's missing some really like strong visuals to match the vibe. But yeah, y'all go support him. Lanson's Ghost on Instagram. Cool. Really like that one. Really like that one. Yeah, I agree. He needs more of a visual identity. I mean, he kind of got it with the whole black and white theme, but I think it needs to be elevated. Can definitely take it to that next level. Never do. I'm going to follow on Insta. Yeah. Jane, it's been one of those nights, Jane. It's been one of those nights. I told Ken to take a night off. I almost didn't live stream tonight because I just wasn't feeling it. We got off to a slow start, and then it's just been a nonstop roller coaster ever since. But we're pushing through. We're pushing through. Shout out to Jane Lee. Next up, we got Jet. This is Jet. Okay. I'm intrigued. Let's listen. Nasty drums.
This pressure's breaking underneath me, but I don't give up so easy, and these hopes are all I've got. I'm begging on these broken knees, you see, 'cause time is running short, and I need something to believe. Please don't fake that smile. It's romantic art in style. I'm not too proud to kneel before the king. For honey, you could be his queen. If only I could catch your eye, I'd show you love.
Strong vocal.
I'd show you love. I'd show you love. Money just can't buy.
Creative. I will give him that.
These clever words ain't what you thought. So you tied the hand that feeds, now you're tangled in the knot. They say you can't fight destiny. No, 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 no. Well, only I can stop me. Yeah, my heart is on my sleeve. I pray you hear this.
Vocals are a little blown out though.
I'm not too proud to kneel before the king. For honey, you could be his queen. If only I could catch your eye, I'd show you love. I'd show you love. I'd show you love. Money just can't buy. Money can bend your mind, but it can't bend your soul. Money can bend your mind, but it can't bend your soul. No, money can bend your mind, but it can't bend your soul. Love can bend your mind. Love can bend your soul.
Appreciate you sharing the live stream, Hope.
Love can bend your
If you're on TikTok, share the live stream for me.
Love can bend your soul. And you ask me why I'm not too proud to kneel before the king.
All right, I won't lie, chat. That one had me locked in. If I had to give an award for the most musical submission of the night, this one is definitely getting it. Very musical. I like he had a strong vocal performance. Very strong. Some of the parts, just mix wise, were a little blown out, especially when he was like really kind of projecting his voice. But performance wise, bro was killing it. Bro was killing it. Shout out to Jet. This is his Instagram. I gotta watch some of his videos.
Lying underneath these silent screams, give me what I need.
I mean, he bro is locked in. Bro is locked in. And I feel like he was playing every instrument. Yeah, he's locked in. Pure talent. Very, very talented. Strong vocals. Yeah, I think he has a very interesting lane and brand. It was cool. It was cool. Even if it wasn't for me, I can definitely appreciate just the level of talent that he has. So just for that, I give bro a lot of credit. Appreciate you, Jet. What did y'all think, chat? Feel that shit when you singing and rapping. Yep. Who very orchestral, thematic voice. Yeah. I was like trying to think, could I hear this on a show? Even just what he was singing about, the whole concept, you know. But I don't know. I don't know where he's from. Didn't really say in his submission. Oh, we got two Tyrese. Okay. Straight into it. Let's go. This is Tyrese. Not Tyrese. Tyrese.
I'm the anointed, I can't avoid it, I'm the wanted. I'm clairvoyant, I'm the anointed, I can't avoid it.
Is he? I can't tell if he's just saying clairvoyant, voyant. I don't think that's a delay. He's like actually. We gotta run.
I'm the
yeah. He's singing his own echo. Clairvoyant,
been here cold, feet were frozen.
Wow.
I get it, I'm chosen. I put it in focus. I put it in motion. I'm fierce, ferocious. Put it in the open. I've been beholden to watch a throne in. Be the greatest showman. Alchemist mix potions. Poetry in motion. Rock steady, I'm stoic. If you know this. Silence is golden. Clairvoyant. I'm the anointed.
Yeah, that's one of the ones.
I can't avoid it.
What's up, Robert Allen?
I'm the appointed. I'm clairvoyant.
Alright, I've heard enough. Ty, I'm gonna just be straight up with you, my brother. I did not like this one. It was lacking just, I think just the concept off rip isn't good, and yeah, hard to take it in the right direction when the concept isn't good. But you got 3 submissions in a row So let's listen to this next one. We're just gonna jump right into it. Oh no, I don't have title. Damn. I can play the preview, I guess.
Shoot my shot, switch, call me James Harden. Keep it zero, got you right up in his target. Line it up, taking aim like a marksman. Tryna plant my seed right inside your garden. Shoot my shot, switch, call me James Harden.
Okay. Let's go to the third one. Another title link. God damn it. Damn it, Chad.
Extraterrestrial material. Born killer, she perform serial. Extraterrestrial material. Born killer, she perform serial.
Okay. I see what you did there, Ty. Listen, bro. It needs work. It definitely needs work. Take it back to the lab. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe not take it back to the lab, but like get back in the lab and keep working on it, bro. Keep working on it. Yeah. I'm trying to find the words. I don't know if there are any words, chat. I don't know if there are any words for these. It was lacking a lot of I don't know. I'm speechless. I think we got to move on. Yeah, let's move on. You know what? I can't do this. I can't do it, chat. I can't go on. I can't go on. That one put me over the edge. That one put me over the edge, and I don't think I can recover for tonight. So yeah, I think we got to call it a night, chat. Got to do it. I can't unhear what we just heard. And you know how I came onto this stream tonight. I was already contemplating like maybe I should just skip tonight altogether, cuz and then we had a few decent submissions, and I felt my energy coming back. And then yeah. And then we just fell off a cliff. We fell off. We fell off. Should we do one more? All right, let's do one more. Only at the movies. If this one is a downer, yeah, we're calling it a night. But here we go. Nobody's from Sydney, Australia, bringing the nostalgic feel of the early 2000s. Okay. I like the early 2000s.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
You're right, Savage. We can't leave it on that note.
Was it something I said? Did you take it in the wrong way? This goddamn stress is causing me to have a breakdown, a meltdown. Can someone save me from this verbal? You try and
It's like Fall Out Boy vibes.
the way you feel inside, but the answers aren't so clear, and you're messing with my mind. Your silhouette remains. Will this ever change? We don't know. Read between the lines. Was this everything you wanted? Hidden in the flames. Hope for better days. You won't know. Take a deep breath before you explode. I'm used to all the bad news. It's the good news I ignore. I'm used to having something, but always wanting more. In a second, it could all be lost for good. Oh well, I really think it should. When I leave and I close the door behind, will you start to feel alone? I told you how I feel. So tell me, what am I supposed to do when you're stuck inside my head? Head towards your malignant drama. It's fighting karma, and all your friends are just faking all you are. It's getting harder to tell your dishonesty. Is this who you
I'm not mad at this.
do you think I'm supposed to be? Your silhouette remains. Will this ever change? We don't know. Read between the lines. Was this everything you wanted? Hidden in
Okay. This is like almost on the nose, like taking it back to the early 2000s punk rock vibes. Like I said, this, if I didn't know any better, I would say this is like a Fall Out Boy song, you know? But is it too on the nose? I almost feel like if you're going to be that, if you're going to sound that close to something that's already been done, you might as well just be a cover band, right? Like if you're going to write your own original music, I just feel like you got to bring something different to the table than just sounding like a complete carbon copy of early 2000s. So that's my feedback. I think what they did was like nothing sounded wrong, but I can't give them points for originality and uniqueness on this. You know, does that make sense? Sydney pop punk. I think it's going to be hard for them to really stand out in any meaningful way just because it sounds too much like Fall Out Boy punk rock era. So I wish him luck. It was cool. It was cool. Yeah, that was my thought too. Maybe it's different because they're in Australia. But you know, music is so global now. I don't even know if that makes a difference. But yeah, at that point, if you're gonna sound exactly like someone else, might as well be a cover band, which there's nothing wrong with. Okay, chat. So here's the deal. I'm gonna call it a night. Kiana-san, I know you're still in the chat. I'm gonna figure out a way. Well, I'll send you an email. Maybe we can bring you on through Zoom next week. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Appreciate y'all, chat. Thank y'all for tuning in. Nuka, Merciless Savage, Jedi, Grace, LeBread, Robert, everyone in the chat. Appreciate y'all jumping in. Jewel Big Green, my guy. As always, thank y'all. We'll see y'all next week. And if you want to send in something, watch Kato.live. and catch y'all next week.